You're welcome back to a session with me. You are still on the channel Mathematics with Edu Ada. We started a fraction series, and in this one, we'll be talking about the change from one form of fraction to another. Change from one form to another. That is, change from one form of fraction to another form. We said in the last video that we have three different types of forms of fraction. We have something like this. You can have, we mentioned one. We have proper fraction. Which is denoted if you have something like this. Proper, a bigger number is down. 1 upon 3. 2 upon 5. So if you have something like this, you have a proper fraction. And we spoke of improper fraction. Improper fraction when the denominator is smaller than the numerator. So what do we have? We have 3 upon 2. So it is improper. You have 5 upon 6. And so on and so forth. And we also have the third, which we call, I called mixed number. Call it mixed number when you have a combination of both whole numbers and fractions. So if you have 2, you have 2 whole number 1 over 2. That's a whole, this is a whole, and this is a fraction. So you have another one, 5 whole number 3 upon 4 over 4. So on and so forth. So these are mixed numbers, or some people can call them mixed fractions. Now let's talk about the change from one form to the other. Now there are two that you can change. You can change proper fractions to improper fractions. You can change what? Proper fractions to improper. You can change proper fractions to mixed numbers and vice versa. So you have a change from proper fraction, from proper to mixed. How do you go? You are changing from proper to mixed. If you have 4 upon 3, this is already an improper fraction. Yes, you can change, permit me to make that correction. You can change from improper to mixed. Change from improper to mixed, then improper to mixed, and you can also change from mixed to improper. That means vice versa. So this is an example of an improper fraction. How do you change this to mixed? You check how many 3 can you see in 1 and 4. How many times will 3 go in 4? How many times will 3 divide 4? And that is one time. You have 1, 3 will go in 4 or will divide 4 one time. What is left? 1 is left. So you have the 1 left. We form the numerator divided by 3 that you have used to divide. So this is one whole number, 1 divided by 3. Am I communicating? So you have 4. Out of the 4, you've taken out 3. What do you have left? You have the 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Check how many 3 you see in this 4. You check 1, 2, 2, 3. This will give you 1. 3 will go here, only 1. 3 will divide 4 once. What is left? You have a remainder, which is 1. And that will be 1 upon 3. So this one forms the fraction. There are many times it will divide it to form the whole number. Do you see that? So this will form, this is the whole. While this 1/3 is a fraction. Do you get that? Now quickly, let's change again. One more. Let's change this. If you have 10 upon 7, this can be equal to what? This is an improper fraction. I told you it's only improper you can change to mixed, then mixed to improper back. You cannot change proper to mixed fraction. A proper fraction will eventually turn to a decimal number if at all you want to divide it. So you have 7. How many times we see 7? 10. How many times you get 7 and 10? 7 out of 10, you have 1. You have 1. What is left? You have 3 left. Then you have upon 7. So which means what you have as a numerator will be the remainder. Let me make that name again. This is a remainder. And this is the denominator. Or I call it the divisor. Call it the divisor. Call it the divisor. It is the one dividing. This is it. It's also here. It's also here. But what you have here forming the numerator will be the remainder when you have used 7 to divide that. So if you have another one, you have let's say you have 25 upon let's say let's use 35. Upon 4. You check with the help of your multiplication table. You see 4 in 35. You see it. How many times do you see a 4 in 35? That will be 8. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. So that is 8. Then what is left out of 30? We remove 32 from 35. What is left? You have 3 left. This is your remainder. Then divided by the divisor, which is 4. That settles the matter. So that is the correct answer. Now let's quickly go to changing back. Talk about changing from mixed. You have changing from mixed to improper fraction. So what do you have? You have example. you have something like this, have 2 whole number 1 upon 3. This is, of course, a mixed fraction. How do you change it back to improper fraction? All you have to do is multiply your divisor. Don't forget, this is your divisor. This is your remainder. And this is the whole number. Yes, this is the whole. This is the divisor. This is the remainder from what we did from changing to improper to mixed. So what do? Permit me to do this. You are going to be having, you have your divisor times your whole. So the formula is this. Let me wipe this. I want you to see this clearly. The method is you write your divisor times your whole, the whole divided again over. Then after doing that, let me indicate something here. Let me indicate so that you put them all together. You have the divisor times the whole plus, after multiplying 3 times 2, that is the divisor times the whole, then plus the remainder. This REM means remainder. Then everything divided or upon the divisor back. Do you get that? So let's do that for this. If we do that for the question we have here, what do we have? What do we have for this question? This can be equal to what? Our divisor is 3. The 3 times 2, which is the 3 times the whole, plus the remainder, plus 1, everything divided by the divisor. And that gives us what? 3 times 2, 6, plus 1, that is 7 upon 3. That has given us an improper fraction. If we should change back to mixed number, we are going to be having this back. So that is the method of changing from improper to mixed fraction, or mixed numbers, then mixed numbers back to improper fraction. Thank you for joining me. If you want to reach me, I have a contact you can do that on. Reach me via this contact for both physical and online classes. 08164869470. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.